and sort of unnecessary, but like everything else is like got left behind.
Basically, I think what everyone's saying is that it was one game, and then it became
they switched.
It became another. That's why it's so unfinished.
And then all the developers thought that it was going to be released next year, not even 21, but 2022.
Yeah.
And so when they started saying, "Oh yeah, it's going to be released in 2020," the developers were like, "What the fuck?" And so they're just showing off parts that were good, like done, and then nothing else. That's why they kept showing over like the same missions over and over again. And even then, they cut out a lot of that stuff. Like they flat out says like some of the trailers were just lies.
It's just because, like you said, they weren't developing it for 7 years. They were developing what they've got now for 2 years. 5 years into the development, just decided to change the game completely.
Well, Johnny Silverhand was meant to be a completely different character.
Yeah, he was only meant to be in it towards the end. Like the game was supposed to be something else, and then that whole thing, like what Johnny Silverhand was actually allowed to be like an after, like you played like half the game, and then that's when it came into it. But they just decided to do the first half as that like 6 months later.
Oh, that cutscene shit. That was just
like those were actual missions.